the men millions that contend for the title of the...
Me included. It was a tragedy. So the step split, of course, was a tragedy, but all was not lost. Their split, of course, brought about a new partnership between two of the band's former members, Ian H. Watkins and Claire Richards, and they join us now to spill the beans and hopefully put it behind you for once and for all, because rumour, counter-rumour, we had Faye on last week and everything else, and oh, there was a bit of
What did she say?
there.
Tell us what she said.
She said it was a surprise and she was, of course, hurt by it.
Mm-hmm.
So she said basically that they were told, you know, you sent a letter first, informing them of what was happening. They got an official letter, and then your letter followed us on.
Well, I wouldn't say it was official.
No, it's handwritten no.
Handwritten no.
I'm leaving, bye.
No, it wasn't that bad. No.
No.
Everybody kind of agreed to, you know, we brought the subject up. Claire approached me and I said, I'm so glad you said that, you know, I feel the same. And everybody at one time or another, they said, you know, I want to leave, you know, but I can't believe you were actually saying it first. But it was really amicable on the day, you know, so I'm actually quite hurt to, you know, hear different stories, you know.
Well, you've
and
got the press
when you
involved,
say you brought it up, what was the feeling that you'd just taken it as far as you could
Yeah,
at that point?
I think it's 5 years of constant, I mean, we'd never had a break. We were constantly on it for 5 years, and we were on our Greatest Hits tour, and as the tour went on, and even starting from rehearsals, it was obvious that people didn't want to be there. You know, everybody was off all over the place.
It's like a relationship, isn't it? There's little things that begin to annoy you about that person that didn't
Watch
before.
out.
And it's like, I've gone off and already, and I've only been here a day. But it is often, and actually, it is often the really little ridiculous things that blow up.
It is, and because you spend so much time with people, the smallest thing that would never normally matter in normal life, you kind of go, oh, can't believe that they did that, or can't believe I did that. You know, it's... Things did build up, and it was, you know, the day it all happened, it wasn't, you know, they were told, we didn't just give them a letter. It was, you know, we had to do that contractually. We'd give our notice, just like any job. And, you know, Faye said, oh, it's a relief, I'm glad you said that.
Came over and gave us a big
no
hug.
hard feelings. It was all very amicable. Lee said, I can't believe it was you that did it.
There's no story in it, though, if it's all
No,
amicable,
exactly.
Exactly. You know.
But, you know, we were happy for that. That's why we said we split, and, you know, nobody left. We did split, but then kind of obviously people's
And had you two
stories changed.
decided that you would still work together at that point?
Not at all.
No.
We were both offered solo deals in January, and we weren't ready for that yet. Not at all.
Chicken, not chicken,
Because he was the one with all the little habits that you hated, wasn't he?
I know.
No. Move on.
No, I think we enjoyed Steps. I mean, maybe not the situation, the hard work, and the music was starting to get a bit, I don't know, monotonous. It was hard for us to change because we were so stuck with that image, I think. And we came out of Steps, and even though we didn't have the band anymore, I think both of us like to have that little bit of security.
Well, it must be very scary to go launching out on your own when you've been used to this family, really.
Well, we'll find out on Sunday, really. Yeah, but it's all going, you know, pretty well at the minute. You know, everything is kind of falling in place with SMTV. And,
so how are you enjoying being television presenters?
Wicked. Do you know what? It's just an excuse to become a kid.
Oh,
well, there you are, look. It's very chaotic, isn't it?
Do you know what? Tess and Brian are just wicked. Do you know what?
You were doing little some bits and bobs with TV Envy, weren't you? You were kind
yeah, we have done. We kind of dabbled a little bit here and there for the last 5 years, but, you know, this was... Obviously, we'd announced we were going to be a duo. We were in America doing the video, and...
it was all work.
Everything happened with...
So we've got, actually, let's have a look at, take a look at the video, because, I mean, there's a lot of work goes into these things, isn't there?
Oh, look,
It's a long day.
all behind the scenes.
Oh,
yeah. Here you are.
More Gucci, more Prada. Pamper me.
Look at all your... How many people are involved in something like that? Hundreds,
the
it looks
video,
like.
I mean, there's so many crew and...
Yeah.
You wouldn't have believed this villa. It was owned by the Budweiser family.
Yeah, amazing.
You can imagine, I mean, that just talks, it says it all. It was just out of this world. Oh.
And do you have any say in how the video looks, or do you have all these artistic, creative people?
Yeah, no, obviously, there are people that give you ideas, and you talk about it with, you know, stylists and makeup artists and hairstylists and stuff, but... and the director, obviously, but ultimately, it was kind of what we kind of wanted for the video, for the look of the first
And are you looking
single.
for a completely new image from Steps?
Not
Or
at
how-
all. You know, we're not going to pretend to be anything that we're not. You know, we're not going to jump around in yellow pedal pushers anymore. You know, but
Not that I ever did.
I did. Guilty. Sorry.
So Steps is done and dusted. I mean, the music and the image, that's gone. It's a new...
But we're not going to
career
forget
for you
where we
now,
came
really.
from.
Oh,
You know, they
exactly,
were our
yeah.
roots.
Well,
you know.
people won't let you forget, probably, will they?
But
Particularly
that's
your
fine.
fans.
You know, that's where we came from, and we respect that.
So tell us a bit about the new single.
It's called DJ. It's out now.
Doing well, tipped for the
yeah.
top, we understand.
Well, kind of
top
there.
three. Top
You know,
three.
top 5 would be great. You know, it's our first single, so and we're really, really chuffed
What
with
were
the
the
midweek.
choices for your first single? Because obviously it's very important.
DJ.
Yeah, really.
But no, this was written especially for us, and
Right.
it was just perfect. It's the right, you know, it's the right bridge
Where
for
you want
us.
to go.
Yeah.
And it's not just going to happen in the UK charts. We're looking at club charts as well, possibly. So you've
Yeah,
crossed that
it's-
bridge as well.
But it's charted already. It's #1 for like weeks there, so it's wicked.
Yeah, in the pop club charts and in the cool cuts charts and stuff. It's quite.
See, everybody
quite
played it and they didn't realise it was us.
It's us. And now they do, it's too late. Yeah.
Damn.
So is it true about this big, you know, deal, 4 million? Does that depend on how many singles you sell, how many albums you make? Because it's not, you don't just get, thank you,
don't
come
get
and
it
sign
all
with
in
us.
one
No,
Here's £4 million.
you sign a 4-album deal and basically you kind of you get advances every now and again, which is all very nice.
But
Just
for-
when you've
and-
spent your
She
last
spent it
lot.
all already.
But that's typical girls. We spend it in advance, don't
Yeah,
we?
exactly.
I mean, you had an amazingly punishing schedule with Steps. Is it going to ease off a bit now? Or
It's
is
actually
this-
got worse.
I was
It's
going to
worse.
say you...
I think towards the end of Steps, because we'd established ourselves and we could kind of almost pick and choose what we did, but now it's because we're starting out again, we've gone right back to all the old cable channels and
Yeah. No, but we, you
doing
know, we're
everything.
starting out again, but we're on a different rung of the ladder.
Yeah.
But
When
we're
did
juggling 2
people
jobs
actually
as well.
want us
you know,
on?
so-
When did you start singing? What age?
I think I was probably about 11 or 12.
Actually, hold on.
I always
actually.
sang.
Hold on. Now you come to mention that.
Yeah.
I think, hold on.
Oh no.
What's this?
Not a school report, is it?
Please find enclosed 2 videos of school productions featuring Claire Richards.
Oh,
I've tried to find 2 extracts which have close-ups of Claire. Both shows take place at Bishop's Holt School, Hillingdon, where Claire was a pupil. I was head of performing arts and directed Claire in Oliver, The Sound of Music
that
and
Mr.
Cabaret.
Clark?
That is Mr. Clark.
Ah.
Don't
She
remember.
hates him already.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Clark, and for all the viewers at home, there she is.
I can't believe you're doing this to me!
Please. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things.
You make a gorgeous nun.
Yes.
Doesn't she? You make a beautiful nun.
no.
Now, what do you think of Mr. Clark now, or can't you say?
I'm never speaking to you ever again.
An age for you.
Are you serious?
No, we've got your videos, but unfortunately we can't show them. It's before the
Oh, sorry.
So when is the next single going to go out in the album? What's the grand scheme of things for the year then? I mean, it's a great start.
Yeah, we've got 3 singles planned this year. We do the choreography for the 2nd single on Monday, so we're way ahead of schedule.
How
so
on
that's
earth
great.
do you learn all those
August.
dance steps and remember them? And
Oh,
No.
who knows?
Filed away in there.
Yeah.
somewhere.
But we've got a single out in August, then a single out in October,
Yeah.
and then the album's in November.
are you planning any concert tours? Or
We're doing lots and lots of road shows over the summer, kind of doing all the radio road shows and a few outdoor gigs and things, but then hopefully we'll tour next year. But
well,
this
we
is
wish you
quite
the
a lot.
best of luck with DJ. We're going to hear you
Thank
performing
you.
it for us a bit later on.
Certainly
It's
are.
hard enough
sure
to make
it'll-
it the business, never mind maintain it.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you-
sure
I
it'll
want
do
that video.
fabulously well.
So do I! No one else
okay.
is
Still got
saying.
the outfit somewhere, I'm sure. H and Claire, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Lovely
Thanks,
to see you.
man.
Well, just one more day to go before Harry Potter can be yours to watch at home on video and DVD, and the frenzy has already begun. We caught up with Robbie Coltrane and the rest of the cast on platform 9 3/4 for their launch party.
Ah, the menu.
Another Friday night and the weekend's just begun. Everyone's dressing up 'cause it's time to have some fun. Tonight, you got